done, guys. That looks right. All right, mate. Good to see that. Welcome, boys. It's always great to have players on the night before a big game, and we do thank the Broncos and the management and the coach for letting them come on tonight. Peter and Sam, been going good, 3 from 3. Things are sailing along nicely.
Yeah, we've... We probably couldn't ask for a sort of a better start of the year, so it's been really good.
But that win last week, I mean, to play New Zealand, to win the way you did, that was probably one of the best wins in the Broncos' history. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it's always a hard game over there, so, you know, to get the 2 points was really good.
Sam, look, a lot of the talk's been about Wayne Bennett. What about Ivan Hanjack at the moment? He and Wayne have got a good relationship, but there's no doubt for Ivan this game will mean more than just the 2 points as well. Has there been a change in Ivan? Is he a bit edgy or...?
No, he's been really good, actually. He's been very relaxed. We've had a very short week this week. We've only trained twice, and Tuesday we had a bit of a fun day. So he was nice and relaxed there and had a bit of fun. So I don't think it's weighing too heavily on his mind at the moment.
Let's talk about individual form, Peter. It must be a dream come true. Penrith kid, you get to play inside one of the greats of all time, it will be shown, Darren Lockyer. But your form around Darren is outstanding this year.
Yeah, it's... Mate, it sort of blew me away a bit coming up here and, you know, playing inside Darren, and that was one of the big reasons why I did sign up here. And, you know, I think that sort of helped my game and sort of got me to where I am now anyway.
You're understanding at the moment. I just feel as 7 and 6, it's the best combination in the game because when you want it, you get it. But if Darren sees a play, he gets it. And it can be on either side of the field. It's not as if you work one channel, which is not the case at every club.
Yeah, I think, you know, sort of Darren's given me a lot of confidence in, you know, if I do see something to take it. So, you know, that's what we sort of work for. And, yeah, he's pretty good. He's lets me do my thing and I let him do his. So it's worked out well.
Sammy, you've got some young wingers there that are playing exceptionally well. Where are the young blokes from and, you know, what were their clubs? I've certainly done my homework on them.
No, we got some Delhi blackfellas.
Yeah.
So...
can breed a good black winger, but...
Yeah, I know. We can get a good black winger at the Broncos, so... no, we got Antonio Winterstein. He was playing for the Roosters 20s last year, and the club signed him up, and it was a good sign. He played really well through the trials, and Ivan gave him a chance to start the year. Jarrell Yayi, he's not playing this weekend, but he's a dead little Murray fella too, and he's a good little player. He'll be playing for Norths on the weekend. He hurt his back, and Hodjo's back in the side. So, you know, unfortunately there, even though he's such a great player, even though he's such a great little winger, you know, it just happens that Hodjo's back in the side and it's pushing him out.
And you have another little Joshy Hoffman, I think, another little Murray in under-20s.
Yeah, a little Torres Strait boy. He's from Mackay.
He's my cousin, yeah.
Come on, you blokes, give us some of the honkies.
Sorry.
You blokes are all related, though. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, we're all
Joey
cousins.
Kilroy, there's another one.
Yeah.
Peter, you've got one of the best kicking games in the comp. Any chance you'll be targeting anyone tomorrow night out wide?
Nah, mate, we'll just be kicking it sort of where we can and hopefully scoring a few points.
Hey, Del, just watching the attack of the Dragons last week, and after round 1 against Melbourne, everyone spoke about the Dragons, our discipline, attitude, tip-top, had got to pick up in the attack. It's probably, last week, it probably went backwards a little bit. Against the Broncos, you'd think with the attack, you know, with Pete and Lockyer and Carmichael, you're going to have to score over 20 points. Have you approached things any different this week?
Yeah, a little bit. We tinker with a few things. Obviously, Matthew Head comes in this weekend. You know, he's got a pretty good footy brain, but also I think it's about confidence in getting players to know where they're at. So it's not going to happen overnight, but it will happen.
Very good.
Just on the Dragons, yeah. I think you've got a couple of guys who will feature in Origin this year. Michael Wayman, I think, is the most improved prop in the comp, and Benny Cray, he's playing great football. I mean,
look, I think
if the New South Wales selectors aren't getting it right this year and looking at them, then there's something wrong.
Well, they need to, otherwise they're going to lose 4 in a row. They're going to lose 4 in a row anyway, but sorry, Pete. But Michael Wayman, like, full credit to him, he's lost 5 or 6 kilos. He's stopped fighting everybody. And then also Benny Cray, he just gets injured around Origin time, unfortunately. So he's been awesome for us.
Look, just on tomorrow night as well, should mention too, it is not a sellout, and there are some very good seats available. $27 for adults, $10 for kids, and they are undercover. So if it rains tomorrow, still walk up, get to Suncorp Stadium. But as we say, it is live on Channel 9 through New South Wales and Queensland. And for Queensland, it is an earlier start. For those in Brisbane, it's a 6:30 start. Now, Peter, can I just ask you about one issue in the game? It is challenges on kickers at the moment. Yep. And there's penalties for the moment the kicker leaves the ground. They say in the air, in the air. If a defender comes through, these are some of the ones from last week, which dead set a lot of us say is a farce. Do you think we're on the right track with this, or do you think we've gone overboard in taking action? You being a kicker and playmaker.
Mate, I think it has gone a bit far. You know, if someone's getting up there to put pressure on, which you sort of coach to do. You know, you want to put pressure on it so they spoon the kick sort of thing. So if someone's committed, I think, and they don't take them high, I don't have a problem with it.
I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous what they're doing. I mean, some of these kickers can have a cup of tea and a muffin by the time they get challenged. It's ridiculous.
But you understand,
it's part of the game.
You understand what they're saying? It's not a late tackle. They are saying it's in the air. Once the kicker has left the ground in kicking the ball, they're saying that is the reason for the penalty.
But blokes are committed before they even look like kicking it. Committed to make the tackle.
Last weekend we had the fast in the Canberra Parramatta game. They were so quick to rule the penalty that Canberra were denied a try. The moment the kicker got touched, the ball's down the field. Canberra came up with the ball and they called it back and said no penalty. If that had played on, Canberra scored.
It's got to lighten up. Now, the other thing, last year you played Origin, very good. Then in the second game, one of your testicles collapsed or something, or whatever happened. Everything okay with Bill?
It's good to go, mate. Better than ever. So.
Excellent. So, Origin, you're looking to get... Mitchell Pearce came in for the third one, did play very well, but that's obviously a goal of yours. And they tell me your favourite, once again.
Yeah, mate, I'm sort of not trying to concentrate on that too much, just playing week to week. And, hopefully if I play consistent footy, I'll get a shot at this year.
Testicles fine.
Other than that, it's great to go.
Excellent. Testicles good work. Boys, we thank you for your time. Sam, you're playing great footy, champ. How good's he going, Sam Tido?
I reckon they're both due for a bad game, aren't they? Having it off tomorrow night, boys.
You want to make some ground easy tomorrow night, just out in that right wing.
That's where
Please thank them. Watch them tomorrow night. Peter Wallace, Sam Tido. Thanks, boys. There are rugby league fans all around the world, and Joel Parkinson, who is the #1 surfer in the world, is a massive Titans fan. And this week, he joined the Titans. Have a look at this.
Hi, I'm Joel Parkinson. I've got a new gig as a Footy Show reporter, and today I'll be catching up with some of the Titans players.
Then on to Campbell. Campbell away to Rogers. Rogers to Essie Toner.
So, Rat, big game this weekend against the Storm. Confidence from last week with a win without Princey, and going into it again, you reckon you'll go good?
Well, you'd rather be going into a game after a win than a loss. So, the boys are sort of pretty upbeat, but, we're under no illusions that, we don't need Princey.
So, you've been playing alongside Presto. You went well last week. So, this week again, you'll be into it?
Yeah, he's mate, you nearly hit me with that thing. No, he's he's an inspiration, eh? Like, he's 4 foot tall and weighs about 50 kilo. Should be riding horses.
Campbell with a dummy. You don't fall for the dummy.
So Presto at halfback, mate, he was pretty good last week. He's won a Dally M playing in that position before. You think you can do it down there as well?
Yeah, I hope so, mate. All the boys have got the confidence in Presto, and he doesn't really talk much, but last week, before the game, some of the boys are saying that he said that he was quite confident going into the game and just do your job and I'll do mine. So, it was great to see him play so well.
So how are you enjoying this journalism stuff?
I have no idea what the next question is.
Like I said before, mate, as a surfer, or as a journo, you make an awesome surfer. So.
Yeah, I do. So your injury's all good, mate? You're on the mend, and when do you think you'll be back?
No, on the mend, I'm pretty happy with it. The medical staff are over the moon, the way things are going. So, yeah, I'm fortunate that I won't be able to play this week, but definitely next week against the Cowboys up north.
Boys, they don't need you down there this weekend. They did it last weekend without you. So you've got the weekend off. You can just hang around, go surf with me.
Yeah, sounds good, mate. How do you hold this bloody thing anyway?
You just pick it up under your arm.
Yep.
Okay. And you're away.
Sweet.
Now, thanks to Joel Parkinson there and Scotty Prince, and the Storm take on the Titans Saturday night, Olympic Park down there in Melbourne. The last two results have not been kind to the Titans, being belted by 44 and 40 respectively. Can anyone see anything different? I know the Titans, that was a very good win last week without Scott Prince.
Yeah, it was a solid win last week. No Scott Prince again, but Preston Campbell. We just saw the combined ages of Preston Campbell and Matt Rogers, 64 years of age. But this is what they've got to hope, that they don't run into the superstars in good form. Greg Inglis' touches against the Cowboys last week, Billy Slater, Cooper Cronk, Cameron Smith, they all provided last week. And it's a very special side when they all hit form.
And one of the big things too, it's been a bonus for the Storm, has been Hinchcliffe being able to play dummy half and push Cameron to 5'8". Yeah, it's a big factor in this game that by half-time, Cameron's tackle count was very low, and then later on they switched him in there. But I'll tell you the thing about the Titans, that was a great win last week. I mean, Scott Prince is a player who everybody believes they can't win without, and they beat an informed Doggies side, so I'd say they're going to have their tails in the air.
Hey, you did a bit of work with the Storm, don't you? Will Chambers, he's a pretty talented young bloke, and he's going to the Reds next year, is that right?
Yeah, it's a shame. He's a real talented boy, and he's signed with the Queensland Reds with the rugby, so...
That's a tough couple of years there.
He'll have a tough couple of years. We're doing plenty of defence anyway.
I think we can all see the Storm winning that one. After this, we're going to take another break. After the break, what's that, champ? Oh, but you got some boots you want to sell or something. What do you want to do?
Yeah, mate, last week was my 200th game, and obviously I'm an ambassador for the Women's in League. See these little puppies? Oh, it's size 13, they're big boats. Anyway, as an ambassador for the Women's in League, I've decided to put those up on the Dragons website. The Dragons Crystal Bull, Crystal Bears Women in League, the Joanne Mackay Breast Cancer Foundation. So all the money from this will not go to my foundation, but will go to that foundation. And you can bid for it on www.dragons.com.au. At the moment, it's up to $700. We've got another week, so hopefully we can get some money. Go to a good cause.
Very good.
Are they just going to be presented like that? Or are they going to be in a box or something?
I'm going to put them in a box, get mounted in the box, of course, and they'll get presented to whoever bids for it. And obviously, I've worn this since round one, but over the past 5 or 10 years, obviously Dale Shearer's wife had a battle with breast cancer, Kevy Walder's wife, and just of late, obviously Glenn McGrath, his wife too. So
well done, Wendell. Good work, champ. Well, excellent work. All right, after this break, we're going to have a chat to the Queensland coach and living legend, Mal Meninga. And as we go to the break, the big news, of course, in Brisbane is that their best ever coach is back.
There is a smile on the Bennett face, just for the fleeting second. Yes, he's back, back again. Shane, he's back, so afraid. Yes, he's back, 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 yes, he's back. Come on, each way. Thank you. Thank you, the great man. Yes, he's back, back again. Shane, he's back, celebrate.
I just hope I can make Lizzie as happy as you guys obviously are.
I'm a tits and ass man. I'm a tits and ass man. I'm a tits and ass man. A tits and ass man. A tits and ass man. I'm a tits and ass man.
In the spirit of good taste, turn the damn thing off!
I'm a tits and ass man. I'm a tits and ass man.
Why settle for home hair colour that looks like one tone when you can get 3? With the new look Nice and Easy. The blend of 3 tones gives you subtle highlights and lowlights, leaving you with incredibly natural looking hair colour. From the new look Nice and Easy.
If you've suffered abuse or neglect as a child in state-approved care, Redress WA can help you. Don't let your suffering be forgotten. If you need help or information, please call us. Applications close soon. Authorised by the State Government, Perth.
Burswood and Channel 9's Domestic Blitz are giving you